Equity, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Legacy Robe ceremony for the Broadway opening of Floyd Collins. The Legacy Robe is Broadway's greatest backstage tradition and is perpetuated by Actors Equity and the ACCA, the Advisory Committee on Chorus Affairs. This is a ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the incredible talents of the actors on chorus contracts. Avoid this trap here. The first thing I would like to do is to ask anyone who is making their Broadway debut in Floyd Collins to please come join me. Favorite part of the ceremony because this gives me the chance to meet the people who are the future of Broadway. And each one of you brings something to the show that is uniquely yours and vitally important to the show. And all of us have our own personal path to get to this Broadway stage. And so I want to thank you for every step that you took and every challenge that I know you persevered through on the path to get to where you're standing right now. And for every actor and every stage manager and every little kid that's going to sit out there and dream that one day they might be on Broadway, you just did that!
I just saw Clyde. I was like, come on.
Now, as you can all see, I have brought with me a bunch of my friends who cannot wait to wish you well, including some people who are, as you probably know, the council and the committees of Actors Equity are made up of actors and stage managers just like you who give of their time to make sure that equity is a labor union that works for all of us. So to introduce them, I would like to hand this off to Al Bandonas.
Hi, everybody. I am one of Equity's National Vice Presidents and Chair of the ACCA. My name is Al Bandonas. On behalf of President Brooke Shields, Executive Director Al Vincent Jr., the National Council, and all our paid professional staff, I'm here to welcome Floyd Collins to Broadway. The Legacy Robe is one of Broadway's most cherished backstage tradition, and we are about to celebrate its 75th birthday, which is why Equity has one of the reasons why Equity has designated the year 2025 as a chorus year. The chorus contract is the backbone of this industry, not just here on Broadway, but on stages across the country. And I brought some of my friends, our fellow members, who volunteer their time on council and on committees to ensure and the chorus contract is strengthened and improved. If you could step forward and introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Jen Cody and I'm a
Hi everybody, my name is Ryan Rodinho. I'm an Eastern Chorus Counselor and member of the ACCA. Hi, Aaron Albano. I'm a member of the ACCA.
Ground. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm a principal counselor.
Kim Jordan. I'm an ACCA member, former Vice President of Actors Equity, and I'm missing one. I'm a counselor.
Hi, I'm Joanne Bortz. I'm an Eastern Region Chorus Counselor, a member of the ACCA, and I want to wish everybody merde.
I'm Todd Buonapane. I am an Eastern Chorus Counselor. I love this show so much. It'll be the first time I get to see it when I come see you guys, so I can't wait to see it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kristen Beth Williams. I'm an Eastern Region Principal Counselor. I am a member of the ACCA, and I'm also one of the co-chairs of the Production Contract Committee.
Mayor, congratulations.
And now I would like to introduce some of my friends who I can considered to be the living and breathing legacy of this incredible robe, its previous recipients. So if I could ask anyone who has received the robe to please take one step forward and tell us your name and the show or shows for which you received the robe. They want to get
David Edwards, I got the robe from By Jeeves.
Hi.
I'm Roger Preston Smith. I got the robe for Kathy Rigby's Peter Pan.
Aaron Albano again, I got it for Newsies.
Ken Cody, I got it for Urinetown and Shrek.
My name is James Dybus. I received the robe in 1976 for the original Pacific Overtures, and then 21 years later for the Scarlet Pimpernel at the Minstrel.
I'm Kevin Ligon. I got the robe for Sister Act, Bullets Over Broadway, and New York, New York.
Hi, I'm Paul Castry. I got the robe for High Fidelity, 9 to 5, Disaster, and Water for Elephants.
Jerry Davis, I got the robe for The Last Ship, The Cats Revival, and Frozen.
Jessica Pulaski, I got the robe for Chess.
I'm Tenari Vasquez, and I got it for Buena Vista Social Club.
And now, to present the robe to a member of Pastor Floyd Collins, it's my pleasure to hand the proceedings off to multiple Legacy Robe recipient, Katie Weber.
Hello everyone, happy opening. I am Katie Weber. I received the robe for, I have to read it, Honeymoon in Vegas, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Tina, the Tina Turner musical, Charlie Franklin, The Great Gatsby, and most recently for Smash. I'm here to share with you a brief history of the Legacy Robe. The tradition of the robe began in 1950 when Bill Bradley, a chorus dancer in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, asked Florence Baum, another member of the chorus, for her dressing gown. Bill then sent it over to Arthur Partington, a chorus dancer at the Imperial Theater, where Call Me Madam was opening that night with a note proclaiming, the robe had been worn by all the Ziegfeld beauties and would bless their show. A cabbage rose from one of Ethel Merman's gowns was attached to the robe by Arthur, and it was sent on to the opening of the next chorus musical, Guys and Dolls, and a tradition was born. Woo! The Legacy Robe is awarded to a member of the chorus who has the most Broadway musical chorus credits. The honored recipient puts on the robe, circles the stage 3 times counterclockwise, and everyone touches the robe. The recipient, still wearing the robe, then visits all the dressing rooms, and the show is blessed. It is my great pleasure to present the Legacy Robe for Floyd Collins to Jeremy Davis.